Eugene Patrick Butcher. How do you do?
Pleased to meet you, Janis.
Good on you, man. Now, you live in London.
Have done for the last 24 years.
And you're home seeing family?
Yeah, I'm here to see Mum and Dad and see a few friends I haven't seen for a long, long time. The other night I saw a few at the old Harbour Light.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And who was playing there?
It was David Kilgore from The Clean.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he was playing.
Do you know him?
No, but we used to go and see him down at the Gladstone years ago, before they really became very big.
Yeah.
And then there were people there from the Bats,
yes.
and, you know, Paul Keane and stuff, and people that we used to know.
Did they recognise you, or do you have...
They did. They recognised me.
Is that true?
He said I looked quite young, and I was like,
oh, you
thank
do.
you very much.
Do.
I was like, yeah, he didn't have his contact lenses in, but, you know, he was
it?
blind as a bat. No.
Now, you see, the reason I've got this fella on, I'll just tell you the background to Eugene Patrick Butcher. He used to be an old rock musician, an old punk musician, is that correct?
Yeah, we were in rock bands and then
rock bands. Desperate Measures. Does that mean anything to you people out there? Desperate Measures? Well, and he used to go out with Jordan Luck's sister for 5 years. And Jordan Luck was Dance Exponents, wasn't he?
That's
or
right,
Exponents.
Yeah, Dance Exponents.
So what do you do, Eugene, when you play? Do you sing or do you...
I used to sing, yeah. I was singing quite a few bands. Started off with a band... Michael Harrilambi from Dance Exponents. We were good mates, skateboarding and hanging out together, and we were good champion skateboarders back in the day. And went and picked up Michael's first drum kit in the back of my old Vauxhall, and we formed our first band. And we used to rehearse up above the Ducks Deluxe in the Arts Centre.
Yes.
Michael's mother used to run up the upstairs there. I don't even think they had the pub there then. So then we got our band going, and we played around, and
This is circa 1978, 79?
79, 80,
yes.
something like that. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. We were about 16, going on 17, I suppose. And then we played in bands together for quite a long time, and I ended up hooking up with some of the guys that would in the future would be in Dance Exponents, David Gent, and of course Michael Harrilambi. And then as time went on, I wanted to do something slightly different, and I was going out with
Jordan Luck's sister
for quite a while, and met Jordan, and he came down from Timaru with his bass, with his guitarist, and they were looking for a band, and I said, well, look, why don't you play with these guys? I'm going to go and do something different here now. So, believe it or not, I'm sort of pretty much responsible for getting that lot together, and they went on to, you know, amazing
great
things.
heights.
Yeah,
Dance Exponents.
Fantastic. Yeah,
very good. Oh, tell me about Desperate Measures. You used to play at the Gladstone?
Yeah, we used to play.
I mean, the Gladstone then was the absolute pinnacle of those bands.
Yeah, no,
and the
was.
Hillsborough Tavern.
The Hillsborough and the Star and Garter. That was the Trinity.
Right. Star and Garter's gone. Did you know that?
Yeah,
gone.
There's a car park now.
Yes.
And the old Hillsborough is just an old sort of pub restaurant thing now. It's all quite sad.
Yes.
But no, the Gladstone was the big one. You know, you used to be able to go down there on a Friday or Saturday night, and there'd be 500 people in there packed. There'd be surfers, there'd be students, there'd be punk rockers, there'd be bikies, you know, and there was very seldomly trouble, you know. It was a pretty good scene then, you know, and there were, you know, all local bands, great bands like the Gordons, the Androids.
Us, the Androids.
The Playthings. Yeah, the Androids, they were wild boys.
Weren't they though?
Oh, they were
I remember
great.
the Manawatu boy from the Androids.
Yes, Arthur Manawatu. Very colourful guy, doctor's coat on, all sorts of weird coloured hair.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know where he is now, but yeah, they were a fantastic band, and they made some great music, you know, let's not forget that.
Yes.
They were really great,
Yes.
you know. So it was good times.
So that was your time. Were you working?
Yeah, I used to work at the Christchurch Star, actually.
Oh, did you?
I had quite a straight-laced job.
So were you a reporter?
I was in the advertising department. I started out quite down the bottom and got quite a good job there. And, but I was quite straight-laced, I suppose. I was wearing quite nice clothes.
Don't try and tell me that you were straight-laced. If you were in a punk rock band...
I was playing up as soon as I got out of work, you know.
Exactly.
Exactly. One time my boss saw me and a couple of mates where a car had broken down on the weekend, and one of my mates had tiger striped hair and his eyes were bulging out of his head.
Can't think why.
That's poor old dear old Bob Trotter.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a great guy. I used to take him down to the Richmond Club after work on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Good,
He was
good.
a bloke.
Oh, so it was Bob's eyes bulging out of his head, not one of the members of the band?
No.
There I go, suspicious and wrongly accused. Sorry about that. So I'll tell you what, it's really nice to meet you because, I mean, I'm sure our paths have crossed in our previous decades and that, but you've been living in London for the last 24 years.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And you've been home for visits and everything like that, but London is your home now. You Yes?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard when you've been away for so long. You know, I was saying to my mother the other day, you come back here and you do feel a bit of a stranger in your own town because things have moved on a lot.
Well, you've lived away for 24 years. What
you know,
do you expect?
Yeah, well, I know. But, you know, I'm not sure if I'll come back and live or not. But London is... London's changing a lot these days, and, you know, it's changed a lot since I went there, and I'm not sure if I like some of the changes.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of crime these days, and...
There's a lot of crime
really
here too, dear.
Busy, yeah.
You know, we're catching up.
Yeah.
We're not the placid little leave your back door open.
No, not anymore.
Town, not anymore.
No,
not anymore.
no,
and you've got to be really alert. It's not just burglary and killings and everything like that. You've got to be alert. So sort of.
Yeah, and
all round.
You know, that's the problem with London. You know, you do lose that. Saying hi to people in the
Homely.
street, you're actually frightened of someone if someone says hi to you in the street, you know.
Because you think you're going to be tapped.
Yeah, everyone sits on the tube and no one talks to each other. But
yeah.
you kind of get used to it. And there's a lot of great things, of course, in London, you know.
Yeah.
So, you
all
know,
the concerts. Do you still go to concerts?
Oh, yeah, all the time, yeah. Yeah? Yeah. We've actually got a record label there.
Who's we? Who's we?
It's me and my sort of friend partner over there. We've had it for about 9 years.
A record label?
Yeah, we've got about 35 records out over there.
35 bands?
35 albums.
Under label?
Yep.
Well, that's very good. That's very good. So is that what you're doing now? Are you an entrepreneur?
Yes, I am, yeah. I have been, yeah. I did all the usual rubbish jobs when I got over there.
Yeah.
Of, you know, kitchen
dishwasher.
Porter. Yeah, did the dishwasher.
Porter.
£50 a week it was.
£50 a week. That wouldn't have kept you in ciggies.
No.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Didn't even smoke then, but it didn't keep me in beer, that's for sure. But
and did you get used to the warm beer?
No, that's a fallacy. They've always had
look, I've been in England. I've been in London.
I know.
The thing is, Now, look, we're going to go for a break, Eugene Patrick Butcher. We're going for a break, and we'll have... I'll get more information out of this man because I know he's got a lot to talk about. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. My guest, Eugene Patrick Butcher. I like to say his whole name. You're normally called Eugene, aren't you?
Yes.
What did the boys in the band used to call you? Huge.
Huge.
Yep. Do you take milk, Huge?
Yes, please.
Good on you. Do you like a lot or just a bit dactari?
Yeah, a bit dactari, mate.
Dactari? No, more?
A bit more than that.
Okay, then.
Yep.
There you go.
Softy.
That's all you're getting. Now, tell me, London has a population of 12 million, so that's about 3 times the population of New Zealand, all in one spot. And there's everybody. There's Lithuanians, there's Arabs, there's Germans, there's France, there's Scots, there's New Zealanders, Australians, Chinese, Koreans, Japanese, everybody. Polynesians from Samoa, Tonga. Do you have much to do with Prince Harry and Prince William?
Not if I can help it.
Oh, yeah, I know. They steal your limelight, don't they?
No, they do, but they're always cavorting around at nightclubs and, you know, getting drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning with paparazzi outside. I stay out of the limelight, Janis, you know. I'm a behind-the-scenes kind of guy now. Well, you're older too. Yes, that's right. You know. How old are you now, please? I should have worked it out when you said you were 17. Say that on television, dear. Oh, come on, dear. Yeah, I can work it out. 45. Ah. 45. So you're the eldest boy? No, I'm the youngest child. Your brother that's got the bar around the corner, is he the eldest? He's the oldest. It's Steve? Yep. He's got Jane's little bar in Stanmore Road. But the thing is, I do know a bit about the family because I bought Grandad Albert's house, didn't I? That's it. And you know what Steve said to me once? He said that house was just full of laughter. Oh. It was wonderful to visit and everything like that. No, we had amazing times there as kids. You know, I used to spend all weekends there, every weekend. And where did you sleep? Which room did you sleep in? The front one of the front rooms. One of the front 2 bedrooms. Used to sit there and lie there and every Saturday night. Grandad and, well, actually my nana used to take me around the road to what's now the red... Under the red veranda? Yes. It used to be called French's Dairy. Yes. We'd go round there on a Saturday night and we'd get the sports paper, Star Sports, what it's called. And, I'd get a bottle of Coke and some sweets if I was a good boy. And I'd get probably 2 bottles of Coke and some sweets if I was a bad boy because I was always flavour of the month. But, Oh, that's good. So, no, it was good, And I used to hang around all around that area. Yes. Yeah. Later on, years later, we We put on concerts at England Street Hall.
Oh yes, where that. I think I know the hall you mean. It's sort of you come out of the house, turn like that, and, and it's on the
it's just
in the
there
corner.
with the hill behind it.
That's right. That's right. I think an architect has bought that, and I think there's an artist living there because there's a lot of skylights. Or it could be the architect needing light for his designs. Now here, do you take sugar?
One, please, Janice.
Just one, is that sufficient?
Just one. I'm sweet enough.
Okay, now where are you living in England? London?
We're living in North London.
Have you bought a house?
Yeah, bought a flat there quite a while ago, yeah.
How much did that cost, please? Just to compare prices.
Okay, it was 12 years ago, it was £65,000.
Oh, that's all right. You got in all right, and now it's worth?
300.
£300,000.
$1 million just about. For a room about slightly bigger than this area.
Gesundheit. But anyway, so do you enjoy London? Do you find London?
Yeah, I do enjoy it. You know, there's hell of a lot of life there, and I started a magazine many years ago, and
I think I know what it's called. It's called Butter Up. No, it's called
Butter Up.
Big Cheese.
Big Cheese, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And the music magazine. Oh,
it's a Big Cheese.
Let me put that on the. And this is you. There you go.
Yeah.
Big Cheese. Can you get that? Shall I do that? There we go.
Yeah.
That's Big Cheese. So this is
it's a rock magazine.
It's a what?
Rock magazine. Rock magazine.
Do we get it here? Australian rockers, The Living End, are back with their #1 album.
They're actually on our album. They're actually on our label.
I see. So who else have you got on your label? Have you got any New Zealand bands on your label?
We had a band from Auckland called Somerset, who they were doing very well over here, and they played in Europe quite a lot, and we put out their record over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the only one. Otherwise, it's just English groups or
English groups.
Yeah.
Got a big name? Big name?
No, not really. They're all underground sort of stuff. You know, it sells 3,000 to 5,000 copies. Which
So you produce right from the word go. You get them into the studio. You record.
We do sometimes. Sometimes they come to us with the album already done.
Oh yes.
You know, and we license it from them and put it out, and market it, and release it. Yeah,
and promote it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Of course, we've got the magazine, so we can actually promote it through there. So it's a great tool, and of course we can write about them in here as well.
Indeed.
So that's all.
That is a powerful tool, because the thing is that how else in a population of 12 million people, how do they get noticed?
Yeah. No, that's very.
You know, that's really
true.
hard, and it's clever that you're in that business now, having known. Having experienced being in a band and everything like that, you know, because you know the ins and outs. You're looking at it from both sides now.
Oh yeah, and I think that's helped me to set up the record label. I mean, you know, we've done quite well with that, but it's tough, the old record business now, because people are downloading music and stuff, so it's very hard. But we've just released that Living End record over there, and they've just played a series of sold-out concerts over there.
Yes.
Really good stuff.
Yes.
And it was #1 in Australia, the record. So
is that right?
yeah, so you know, they've got a following. Hopefully they'll come back and build on it, and we'll
Are they all young, these bands? Are they young?
They're all 20s to 30.
That's young.
Yeah.
That's young. For you as a 45-year-old, me as a 65-year-old, that they're starting out, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've got to learn the traps and everything like that.
The audience is all sort of 18 to 25, 30.
Is it head-banging music? Is it the majority head-banging music, or...?
Not really. It's a
ska?
A bit funky ska.
Yeah.
Got one ska band, yes, definitely. Yeah, called Failsafe. Yep, and they're very good. So, you know, that ska music's quite popular.
Oh,
it's quite happy, upbeat.
Yeah.
I'd say it was more poppy, punky stuff. It's sing-along stuff, you know.
Not for us, honey.
No, probably not.
Forever and ever? You made me feel so young, that kind of stuff? No. Big no. See, they wouldn't even know songs like that.
No.
Look at Tony Bennett on the Emmy Awards, the song he sang, the beautiful song he sang, and he sang it so well. God, I mean, he's what, 75?
Yeah.
78?
Yeah.
I hope I'm still going when I'm 75,
I'm sure
78.
you will be. You'll be, you know, he's a crooner, isn't he? And
he is.
He's brilliant, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God he's still around people like that.
Yeah, that's right.
'Cause they're the real voices, you know.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But once again, I think it's a male market. There's not too many 78-year-old ladies out there doing this stuff.
No, Shirley Bassey just headlined the Glastonbury Festival.
Is that right?
This year.
Good old Shirl, she's still got it.
Yeah, and it poured with rain, and she had to walk around in her very expensive gowns and a pair of Green Wellington boots in the mud.
And a plum.
Yeah.
With the mud and the plum.
Belted out Diamonds Are Forever and all that. I think she went down fantastically.
Oh, that's fantastic. I saw her at Checkers nightclub in Sydney a few years ago, and she was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to talk to you, Eugene Patrick Butcher. Thank you very much. But you're going to get a lot of feedback from this program. There's going to be people trying to get in touch with you, I should imagine. So you might have to leave your number at reception.
Okay.
You know, just like for old friends.
Like to hear from, I'd love to hear from
old friends, you know? Anybody that knows this man. If anybody has seen this man, please contact No.
Well, we were actually trying to get back together with the band and play another
Desperate
gig at
Measures.
Al's Bar. Yeah, we couldn't find the guitarist though, Shane O'Neill or Greg Hussey, the drummer.
Shane O'Neill or Greg Hussey.
Get in touch.
Please get in touch.
I'll be coming back, and we are going to play. This has just come out actually on Failsafe Records in Christchurch label.
Yes.
Rob Mays puts out all the good.
I'll just get that. Is it got the same cover and everything like that? Yes.
Yep. That's it. And
yeah,
it came
there
out.
you go.
Rob
So
Mays puts out all the Christchurch bands, and he does such a great job for New Zealand music.
That's Desperate Measures reunion, possible reunion, and then there's a reissue of this album.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Did you work for Trevor Spitz? Did you ever work for Trevor?
Yes.
I used to. I named my cat Trevor after him because every time she saw the dog, Trevor Spitz.
He employed us to play with the News when they came back from Australia for a while there. We were in a band with the Dance Exponents guys called Channel 4, and we did 2 weeks at the Aranui every night for the News.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he'd give us $50 a night. He didn't tell us he was going to tax us at the end of it, so we didn't end up with much, but we did it. But,
he was an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I guess he was, yeah.
He was also short.
He was what, a fish, he was a shark. No.
Adam's apple.
I'll get done for libel there.
No, you won't. No, you won't. We have a libel clause in our contract, which you haven't signed, so you're all right.
That's great.
Now, have you met any famous dudes in your travels?
We've met a few, we've met a few through the magazine. A lot of younger bands, but the Green Day, the band, the American Green Day band, I mean, they're pretty much the biggest band around at the moment.
Is that right?
And they met them a few times, interviewed them for the magazine.
Yes.
For little young short guys with punk rockers tattooed on their hands, and they're worth about $28 million now or something.
So they're
really good guys. Yeah. They're fantastic guys though. Really down to earth. Green Day. Yeah.
So that's about the band. All right. Now the thing is that from the books that I've read about the industry in London, it's kind of cutthroat, isn't it?
Oh yeah, pretty
It's kind of cutthroat.
Yeah.
So you've got your managers, out there working for you, agents, and there's graft going on, there's parties, all the parties, the album launch parties and everything like that. You've got to get the DJs on side, boom, as
you've got to pay radio pluggers, someone to push your song onto the radio and TV. You've got to pay publicists. It's just a money-making thing that sucks the money out of you. Everybody knows that that's the graft. That's what you've got to do. That's what you've got to do.
If you want
it's
to
a little bit unfair in a way, though, because it does hold back the people without, the big hordes of cash. And then the people with loads of cash often push the people without quite as good talent.
That's the way life is.
That's your X Factor, all this sort of pop shows, which I think is killing real music,
Yeah. I still work as an entertainer usually out at Tuskers Elmwood on a Sunday night, and I work with two very fine musicians, Tom Rainey, Bob Hines.
Yeah, I've heard of Tom Rainey.
Bass and guitar. It's just wonderful, actually, to be working and doing this stuff with such fine musicians.
And doing what you love and with good musicians.
It's amazing, Grace. It's very satisfying, and it lets off good feeling endorphins. Do you remember that?
I think I've burned a few of them up, but there's a few buzzing around there on this tea, actually. I'm not sure what you put in there, Janis, but it's quite nice.
It's all natural.
Herbal tea, is it?
It's all natural.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice cuppa. Very nice cuppa. Yeah.
Oh, good on you, though. Did you like your wee cake?
I haven't tried it yet. I don't really want to eat on screen.
Well, you do, because it's...
Righty,
that's it. Now I'll ask a very important question. Are you and Mick Jagger mates?
Bumped into him once at the old Marquee in London.
Did he say
a great band?
You
a
must
great
come
band
round.
you would know.
Who was it?
Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood,
Rhythm and Blues band were playing. And we went down there because they were the best in the business. Lee Brillo was singing away there. He had a cigarette and a microphone in one hand and a bottle of beer and a harmonica in the other, and the most electric front man I've ever seen in a band. And he was belting it out, milk and alcohol with all their songs and stuff. Anyway, we were just about to leave, and Mick Jagger comes up. Oh, do you enjoy that? Yeah, and I was like, yeah, it was brilliant, and he was just standing at the front, just like anybody else, from 300 people in this club. Yeah.
Mick Jagger's friend.
Oh, hardly.
Mick Jagger's acquaintance, Eugene...
For 30 seconds.
Eugene Patrick Butcher. What a pleasure to have met you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming on the show.